something completely different.
Feel it, feel it. Come on and feel it. Say it like you mean it. Ooh, ooh, shout it out. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Come on and feel it. How you do it.
Yeah. So I've been covering celebrity news for 7 years. And I used to really go off on Wendy Williams. But life's short and she's not doing too well. We're going to end Happy Hour with some 13 minutes of coverage. That's how long the video is. So it could be 20 minutes of everything going on with Wendy Williams as she went on the Breakfast Club with my good friend Charlamagne the God. I've interviewed him before, so that means we're friends. Man, you could just party and party to this music. What up, honey? Oh, she did. To a fault at times. I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. All righty. Let's get to this right now.
Oh, happy hot topic.
I might not be.
Yeah.
My life is like up.
It's really sad because Wendy Williams always ripped into other people and their relationships and their life. And it just seems like karma kind of hit her. I'm not rooting for it, but she ruined a lot of lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wendy Williams is speaking out. The former talk show host, who has been under conservatorship since 2022,
yeah, it's not good,
joined the Breakfast Club on Thursday, January 16th.
It's funny because she used to cover Britney's conservative ship,
where she denied that she is cognitively impaired and revealed the conditions of the facility she is currently living in.
That's sad, man. Like, at least live at home. It sucks that you're literally under a conservative ship. You lose power. Because I have empathy. I can feel things. And then you literally have to be not at home.
I am not cognitively impaired. You know what I'm
You sound a little...
saying? No, but I feel like I am in prison. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in New York City, right? And by the way, my apartment has been sold, thank God, a while ago. But I'm in this place where the people are in their 90s.
Yeah, you're 60, though. You're getting a little up there. I swear. I just want to die in my own home.
In their 80s and their 70s. And even when people are 60 like me, hey, I'm sexy and gorgeous.
So, hell yeah. And you fart a lot.
I am 60. Look, please, July 18th, 1964, honey. But look, these people, I don't care if they're 50 and 60. They have, there's something wrong with these people here.
Yeah, that's you projecting, unfortunately.
On this floor. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I'm not saying something bad. I'm just saying that I am with these people. I am clearly not... Look, I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner right...
I feel like the Breakfast Club is kind of incriminating her. Like, this feels like they're exploiting her.
Here on the bed, all right? I watch TV, I listen to radio, I look at the window, I talk on the phone.
The 60-year-old's niece, Alex, also joined the conversation, echoing her aunt's comments and providing her perspective about the residents, while also sharing that no one can get in contact with Wendy unless she calls them.
Yeah. I've had people I know that have, I'm not saying at the mental hospital, I just burped, but I know people that were in one, and it's really sad when you can't just reach them.
And, what she's saying is exactly what's happened. She's there in New York, in this place, essentially like what some would call a luxury prison, right? This is her room. That's literally her apartment.
Yeah, it's just hard to feel bad. I feel bad, but it's like she did ruin a lot of lives.
But the thing about this apartment, and you know this, not Wendy, because you're there. It's small. She has a bed, a chair, a TV, a bathroom, and she's looking out one window. The buildings across the street. That's her life.
Excuse me, and excuse me, through my money, I had this person buy the TV, the kind of TV I like, a large TV.
Yeah, you got to be baller.
Understand what I'm saying? Through this person, because all of my stuff is in storage. You understand what I'm saying?
For 3 years, this is the reality. This has been our lives. So, but specifically her life. She can call us. We can't call her. That's been the reality since 2023.
Alex,
that room that she's sitting in, she's there every day, all hours of the day, every week, every month. She's not getting proper sunlight. I went to New York in
Yeah, when does the sun come out in New York, though?
October to visit her. And the level of security and the level of questions that there were in terms of who am I?
I mean, that's fair enough, though.
Why am I here? What's the purpose? I mean, it was absolutely just horrible.
You know, Alex, we sent Lauren LaRosa, who works here on the Breakfast Club. You know, I connected her with Wendy a couple of days ago. Lauren went up there yesterday. And tell them what happened, Lauren.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Alex, was it like this for you? When I got there, the people at the front were very aware that Wendy was there. They had me sign in. Her name was in the system. They had to call Sabrina to even see if I could go up there, even though Wendy was on the phone with me when I arrived. And she let them know, hey, this is my guest. I want to see her. I'll even come down. Please have someone bring me down. Because as she said, she can't get in the elevator nor leave her room without them unlocking things for her.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not good.
They were aware of that, and everything was fine. And I was waiting. They called Sabrina a couple times, and she didn't answer the phone when they called. And then all of a sudden, things just like flipped. These like men came out, and they're like, "Who are you?"
I mean, to be fair, Wendy Williams is one of the most famous daytime talk shows of all time, and she had one of the biggest radio shows of all time. So there's a lot of people who know who Wendy is. And there's a lot of people who don't like Wendy. So what I'm saying is maybe they're just trying to make sure TMZ doesn't get in.
What are you here for? I told them who I was. I told them I was there to see Wendy. They said, we don't have anyone here by that name.
Oh, wow.
That's a lie.
Never said
So
to me.
you never made it upstairs?
No, I didn't make. Did I not make it upstairs? They basically told me I didn't even feel comfortable still being in the lobby the way that I was treated. Like,
all right. I mean, it's a mental hospital, essentially.
Later
It's not a theme park. Although I'd rather be at a mental hospital than a theme park.
in the interview, the former daytime host and her niece shared their thoughts on reports that claim that Wendy has been diagnosed with early onset dementia after Charlemagne brought up the controversial Lifetime documentary, Where is Wendy Williams, which premiered last year.
You talked about it a little bit. When you saw the documentary, what did you think when you saw the documentary? Because that's what got everybody, at least the general public, concerned. What did you think of that?
Do you know what? What I thought about that was that's something that, well, first of all, I don't want to watch that again until I get to Miami, until I get, my life. Look, I don't care about watching that. You know what I care about? I care about if I don't want to talk about that just behind the scenes. I get it.
But I do want to ask Alex, you as well. So
because Wendy can't, I do want to say Wendy can't say a lot legally.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
So don't think that,
Yeah, but you're getting a lot out of her.
when you hear her, don't think she's jumping around and she don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah,
she can't say a lot legally.
And I was going to ask, who's putting out like the rumors? Like, because a couple of months ago we heard, well, Wendy's having this problem and she's incapacitated. Like,
They said she's cognitively impaired because of alcohol. She's incapacitated. She's suffering from dementia.
obviously it's not true. So do we know who's sending out those rumors to the press and to the blogs and all that? Do we know?
The sad part is when there was that footage of her outside like 2 weeks ago waiting for her car to get picked up or whatever, she did look a little bit like a dementia patient.
Oh, do we have any ideas?
I mean, allegedly, from what we're able to see, all of this comes from The Guardian
Yep.
in terms of, hey, she's incapacitated, all that. That's allegedly all The Guardian. I'm only just saying allegedly, just, obviously to protect all sides. But
Duh.
Of course.
yeah.
Because obviously it's not true. And the sad thing about it,
All right, now they're doing an ass kissing.
it gives her the ability to keep doing this because we all
Man, nobody wants to call things out anymore. I'm not patting myself on the back. But everybody in the media just kisses ass, bruh.
feel like, oh, if that's the case, then yeah. But listening to Wendy speak and seeing Wendy a couple of weeks ago at her son's graduation, you understand that that's not the truth.
Listen. As much as I want my phone, she can't let me have my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I can call you, but you can't call me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't even know what.
Qual. She sounds like Alec Baldwin in that voicemail he left at his daughter. Qual you.
What kind of phone this is that I have. All I'm saying is that when I call you, you listen. If you don't call me back, you can't call me back. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I can't sit on the phone, and look at things, you know what I'm saying, and scroll through things. I can't do that. I do not have a laptop.
Yeah, that would drive me nuts.
You understand? I don't have an iPad. My life is my goddamn life.
Wendy continued to describe feeling like she's held hostage, expressing her desire to visit her father for his upcoming 94th birthday as she got choked up on the phone.
Listen, my
Well,
dad.
that's a whole nother conversation.
94, that's a whole nother thing. Like, I don't know whether I'm allowed to fly to Miami to say happy birthday to my dad, to get him. I want to get him. Look. Well, that person that you talk about who's holding me hostage.
Sabrina Morrissey, your guardian. We got to say her name. We got to put her name out there. Sabrina Morrissey, her guardian.
I don't know that she's going to let me because she already said to see my dad for his birthday. You know, he's going to be 94. So, and
yeah, that's the thing, though, with some of these like conservative ships and some of these like mental hospitals. It's like, can you have a little bit of a heart? Like, you can have 4 security guards around her, and she can go visit her mom. That's when I get mad at the system.
And all I can look. Please continue to talk, Alex. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hold on, can I say something out?
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
you know, I know, you know, you lost your grandmother, Alex. Wendy, you lost your mother. You were in the conservatorship when that happened.
Here's the thing: she was not in the conservatorship when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
But that period of time was right before, and to know that she may not be able to come down here for my grandfather's 94th birthday. Every day is not promised.
Right.
One thing that I know that my aunt wanted, and we've talked about this ad nauseum, she wants to be here for his birthday.
Oh, jeez.
And the fact that they are playing games about my grandfather being able to see his daughter and my aunt being able to see her father, I'm sorry. That is just absolutely sickening.
Like, I'm exhausted thinking about, what if I can't see my dad for his birthday? You know, at 94, you know, the day after that is not promised. It's not promised. You know, I have things from my dad that's in storage.
Here's the thing. I appreciate her wanting to speak out, blah, 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 blah. This is not a good look, though. It's sad. Don't get me wrong. But the problem is this. The problem is that, I don't know, it's like... It just feels like this is going to really piss off the mental hospital or whatever hospital she's at. Like, it's like you kind of don't want to burn that bridge.
And there are little things that I say, you know, I'm not going to give it to them, but I'm going to sew them and make them so that they look perfect on me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know how to sew. I've known how to sew for years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, jeez. She still has that sass.
But I'm saying, like, I want to give my dad some sort of fragrance. You know, I want to go to Sephora and pick and choose.
My ex worked at Sephora. It's not a good company. Or maybe she was a problem.
Might not be.
Yeah.
My life is, like, up.
Yeah.
It is.
All right, that was kind of sad.
Alex then claimed that from her understanding, her aunt has not had a medical evaluation to see if her rights can be restored, as she slammed the guardianship system. And later, the two alleged that Wendy's cats have also been taken away from her.
It truly is.
You can't take the cats away. Oh, my God. It's insane. I'm being dead serious.
A story that's unbelievable. The bottom line is my aunt hasn't had, I mean, we talked about this yesterday, she hasn't had, from what I understand, a medical evaluation to see if her rights can be restored. And it seems as though that instead of this guardian, Sabrina, you know, working with her, it seems as though she's made it difficult every which way for my aunt to be able to live any sort of healthy
aunt. That's that New York accent.
Independent life.
Wow.
And, you know, it's almost as if she doesn't want my aunt to show that she's healthy and independent. Because
that's not a bad point.
As we know about these guardianships, and as my aunt has said, the system's broken. Because the longer she's under this guardianship, the longer they have the keys to her life, for her personal, her financial, her emotional, everything. You know, and so that's the reality of the guardianship system. It's overloaded. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a reason why they're looking at the New York guardianship system right now. There's a reason why lawmakers are calling on state leaders to reform this system. It's because it's broken. And it's a shame that we're in this place. I know I'm getting really emotionally charged right now, but this is how sickening it is and how tired I am of having to talk about this and have these conversations with my aunt. You know, because it's not just her. You know, and thank God that we have platforms like this that we can go on and we can talk about this. But there is a lack of scrutiny across the board. We know there's a lack of funding. There are too few guardians for the amount of people under this system, and as a result, a lot of things go unchecked. There's a lot of neglect, as well as, obviously, we know as well, financial exploitation of some of the most vulnerable people. That's the reality. Those are facts. It's written in print. And my aunt is one of those people, one of the over 28,000 people under guardianship in New York. She's one of those people that's under this situation. So yes, this is about her. Yes, we want her back. Yes, we want her freed. Yes, we want her to live with dignity and be able to move on with her life. But her story is a fight that many other people are going through as well, and they don't have the resources.
All right, there you go.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.